Bhagavan Uvacha again Karmano yapi bodhavyam cha vikarmanah akarmanasya bodhavyam gahana karmano gati karmanya karmaya pasye अकर्मणि च कर्म यः स बुद्धिमान् मनुष्येषु स युक्त कृष्ण कर्म कृते यस्य सर्वे समारम्भाः कामसङ्कल्पवर्जिताः ज्ञानाग्निदग्धकर्माणम् तमहु पंडितं बुधः त्यक्त्वा कर्मफलं संगं नित्यतृप्तो निराश्रयः कर्मण्यभिप्रवृत्तोऽपि नैव किञ्चित् करोति सः. Okay, stop here. Last week we were doing the class about कर्मणि अकर्मया पश्येत् कर्मणि पश्येत् अकर्मणि च कर्म पश्येत्. Okay, so here we are talking about a wise person. So we saw mainly we have to understand three things: monisha, karma, akarma, and vikarma. Yeah, karma, akarma, vikarma. So vikarma means what? Wrongdoing. Nakarma, akarma means what? Not doing any action at all. Actionless. That actionless is there is no such thing as actionless. Every human being, every second, they are with some action. Okay? Although they are physically, they may not be doing action, still mentally they continue to do some kind of action. Then we talk karma, which both, everything is active. Okay? So now, here, now talking, we are going to present what will be a wise person? Wise person, see how does he look upon the karma? Okay, because whole system of our tradition based on karma only. Okay, so the karma based, then what happened? The cycle is karma based. You gain what? Karma phala. Karma phala based, what you get what? Experience. Experience based, what you get? Tendency. Samskara. Samskaras, what we do? Now, see, both the mind and physical body together function, Karma means only physical body. When we say experience, it is a mental. Then come down to impression, all in the Sukshma Sharira. Then goes back to desire again. So one who desire for something which means what? He don't see himself as complete person. Why? Because he sees himself as a lacking person, lacking of something. Therefore, he needs that to fulfill the desire, whatever he is lacking. When he sees himself as lacking person, he goes for what he wants. So to go for that, he has to put himself into action. Okay, why do we go for this kind of thing? Because basically we are all born ignorant. Ignorance of what? Ignorance of oneself, who is full and complete. So when you are full and complete, then you see there is no action in yourself. You are not doing action. So now what happens when action is done? Listen here. When action is done, here, Spiderman underneath. Okay. When action is done, you gain what? Phala. The phala is of two types. Okay. One for the gross, that is the Stula Shariram. The other is for the Sukshma Shariram. What is it called? Punya Papa. So now we base on the Punya Papa, that takes you to the second journey. So life goes on, continuing, goes on. Okay, so the physical body keep on changing. That's what we say. Hindus believe in reincarnation. Reincarnation. So only you look into the Devata, only Vishnu takes reincarnation. Vishnu only takes different forms. Shiva doesn't have any different form. Yeah. So, and in fact, Shiva don't have a form at all. That's why we put only lingam there. Lingam is a symbol to indicate it is Shiva. Shiva means what? What is his portfolio? Shiva's portfolio. Resolver, not destroyer. Lucky, nobody said destroyer. Resolver. So, to resolve what? Resolve what? Whatever problems we are facing, both physically and mentally. That means what? Now both things, Sukshma Saram and Sthula Saram. You see? So there, Shiva, only the deity Shiva has 3 eyes. And the third eye even has what? Knowledge, eye of knowledge. Chakshu, Jnana Chakshu. Okay? So with that is what? It is not in terms of physical eye, it is in terms of knowledge. Knowledge means what? Understanding. So understanding the position of everything. Seeing things as what they are. So when you get this kind of understanding, that is called Viveka. To see. Then when seeing, what you gain by seeing, having that understanding, you gain a kind of Vairagya. Vairagya is dispassion. So you don't have any more passion over what? Over this worldly object. So that means you are withdrawing from action. And how you can withdraw from action? As physical body is there, nobody can be free from action. This is the order. Okay? Nobody can be free. So then when we say free from action means we have to be very, very clear. Free from action is not physical level, it is at the mental level. So it is in terms of understanding. So now, having said this much, so Bhagavan said what? Seeing actionlessness in action and seeing action in actionlessness. So this to represent a one who have clearly understood what is karma and what is akarma. So now we are not talking about vikarma. Wrongdoing we are not talking at all. So we are not talking about punya papa. We are just talking about action and actionlessness. So actionlessness is not at the physical level. Action is what? At the physical level. Actionless is in which level? Mental level, or psychological level, or emotional level. It is the Sukshma Sharan. So, how you see yourself? Now we have to go one step further. Seeing oneself as actionlessness is not in terms of body. Okay, not in terms of gross body, not in terms of subtle body also, not even mentally. Now you see Atma, yourself, as actionlessness, but we impose ourselves to be what? As we born ignorant, we see ourselves as a lacking person, we always tendency of getting into action. Why? Because we are not fulfilled, we are not satisfied, we are not contented. Yeah, so naturally we want something to make us happy. Yeah, so anything for the matter. Okay, this is the situation. So now, how a person who is having this understanding, seeing himself and same time reacting or living in this world with same time going through the action. How he sees himself. Okay, so now he seeing not in terms of action or no action. Actionless. Now that's why I say actionlessness, the bhavana. Like bhakti is what? A bhavana. So, and the bhavana ki varana. Nan atma purnani. Purnamna enna? Mulmikthvam. Yeah, mulmikthvathila asaivu irukadu. Pokkum varvum punarvum illa punyame. So asaivu illa. So no any relationship, nothing to take. It is already complete. And Another one step further in Vedanta we go, we say Purnam means there is not only no action, but we say what? I am everything. I am everything. So mentally and physically you see yourself as lacking also, but your understanding has oneself, I am free from everything. At the same time, I am the owner of everything. So owner of everything in which sense is seeing oneself as total, seeing as oneself as Purnam, seeing oneself as free from lacking. You getting so a total drastic change takes place internally, not externally, not at the physical level, not at the mental level. Now it is in the form of psychic level, whereby you see yourself as everything is complete with you. So when you come down into the world, you have to react. You cannot say I want to be free. So that's why most of the sadhus, okay, once they understand this, they go where? They go to jungle. They go to jungle and live there so that they have less reaction mentally. They know they are full. Same time, they want to get themselves interact with the community, public, society. Okay, so that they go and if at all he comes to the society and work, then out of what? That's why we say God is compassion. Unbased. So out of love, out of compassion, he comes and help those who need help, not helping everybody. Because born out of ignorance, he will due to many factors, there is always a kind of judgment. One will judge oneself to be superior, one may judge oneself to inferior. So we are in the middle part. So we cannot talk to the superior person because she thinks she knows everything. You go and talk to the complex, inferior person, he says, I am not fit for this. I am not ready for this. I have to fulfill so many other desires. So priority changes. So that's why we say, Tattangal Tirakkapadam, Kelangal Tirakkapadam. So we cannot give this knowledge to everybody. They say even the tantric chanting of the mantra are not given to everybody. Why? Because they are not ready to see or see how this can help them in their day-to-day life. If they can see this can help them into the day-to-day life, then it becomes meaningful. It becomes helpful for them. How to handle their emotion. If not, they will become what? All the time they will be wondering for something. What you wrote in your WhatsApp? No, behind. Go along with the current and be happy. Very fantastic words, but how much we can go along with it. So, because going along with current means you have ups and downs. Ups and downs. So in the ups and downs, if you can know how to withdraw yourself, so psychologically you won't get affected. Mentally, emotionally, then you will transcend mentally and emotionally, you will live in psychological, your own. That means what? You become self-contented, self-confined. So you see only oneself only. And you are everything else. Whatever going is because of you. Whatever is going wrong also is because of you. All is within. So I am not affected by the good or the bad, whatever happens. But I still have to go with the current situation. I cannot run away from life. I have to face reality. இதெல்லாம் பொய்யின்னுட்டு விட்டுட்டு போக முடியுமா? No, Vedanta never said that. Live and learn to grow out of it. Adam mudirchi. That is what maturity is about. So So we have to live and grow out of it. But in the process of living, we don't get entangled with vikarma, sorry. We don't get entangled with what? Vikarma. Vikarma means what? Wrongdoing. Yeah, in the process. Why? Because everybody is a selfish person. Everybody is a selfish person. They look upon everything that I want. Okay? So they never come to a point where they see they are everything. That's why I think Vedanta is one point higher. Vedanta is one step higher. The next step is seeing yourself as everything. That is what Purnatvam means about. Okay? That's what Purnatvam means about. So, then, seeing everything as yourself means what? The first and the foremost thing that you get rid of is, you see, you are free from lacking person. You see, this lacking person leads you to karma. Karma leads you to frustration. Frustration leads you to depression. Depression leads you to many other actions which is not supposed to be done. Actions which are what? Against the order. அப்போ என்ன ஆகும்? உங்களுக்கு என்ன கிடைக்கும்? பாவம் கிடைக்கும். புண்ணியமும் சேரும். அதே சமயத்தில் the degree of papa also increases. ஒவ்வொரு கர்மாவுக்கும் ஒரு டிகிரி இருக்கு இல்லையா? நான் ஒருத்தருக்கு சாப்பாடு வாங்கி கொடுத்தேன்னா அது புண்ணியமா பாவமா? புண்ணியம். அது 1 டிகிரி. அதே சமயத்துல அவனுக்கு ஒரு தொழிலை சொல்லி கொடுத்தேன்னா சம்பாதிச்சு அவன் பொழைச்சிக்கிறதுக்கு எந்த புண்ணியம் கூட so the degree of punya is stronger when you teach a person how to fish, so he can earn a living. Once he learns a living, then he is free from the hold of lackingness person. So he can make himself, his life more comfortable. So the journey, the current, go along with the current means what? You have to live comfortably. Everyone look for this. That's what which is a natural desire. Natural desire. There are 3 natural desires. இயற்கையாகவே மனிதனுக்கு உள்ள ஆசைகள், இச்சைகள். என்னது 3? I told you earlier. One is no, fear is not a desire. Desire. Natural desire. I want to live, survival. That survival we bring, when we bring survival means instinct. When you are in a terrible time, you will fight for survival. So at that time, pasi vandal, pattum parandal. So that is survival. Okay, but here, natural instinct desires. One, I want to live. Ilya, everyone wants to live. உங்களுக்கு போதுமா? எனக்கே பத்தலன்றேன், நீங்க தண்ணியை எப்படி கேளுங்க வரீங்களா? எவ்ரிபடி வந்து அந்த குடு கேள்வி யமன் எப்போ வருவான்ட்டு கேட்டுட்டே இருப்பாங்க. யமன் வந்துட்டான் ஒரு நாள், என்ன பாட்டி வரீங்களா அப்படின்னு கேட்டா என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க பாட்டி? இப்போதான் என் பேட்டி கல்யாணத்துக்கு எல்லாம் பேசி முடிவு பண்ணிச்சு, என் பேட்டி கல்யாணம் முடிஞ்சு நான் ஒரு பேட்டிக்குள்ள பேட்டி பார்த்துட்டு வரேங்க. அவ்வளவு சீக்கா இருந்தாலும் they want to survive. See, we have seen many people bed treated. You see, then they call us to go for prayers. When we go there, you think what we do? Pray. அவங்க கொஞ்ச நாளைக்கு இருக்கணும்னு ப்ரே பண்ணுவோமா? இந்த ஆத்மா இந்த உடலை எவ்வளவு சட்டுன்னு சங்கட்டம் இல்லாம விடணுமோ போகணுமோ. பட் அட் த சேம் டைம் இஃப் தே டிசைர், they also together desire evil. So I am ready to live before. So this all preparing ourselves for free from ourselves from birth. Okay, free from ourselves from death. We are not really dying. The body is dead. But because why we want to die? Because the condition of the body is no more capable of living or doing any action. So that is the reason. So one first main natural desire is wanting to live. Number two, how long you want to live? How long? As long as I can live, I want to live. Yeah. So to say the big people, they themselves have the willpower not to leave the body. Psychologically, not mental level, not emotional level. அந்த நேரத்தில் அவங்க ஒண்ணுமே கோமால இருக்கவங்களை பாருங்க, அழுவாங்க. நீங்க பேசிக்கிட்டே இருங்க, கொஞ்ச நேரம் பேசிக்கிட்டே இருங்க, தொடர்ந்து கண்ணில் தண்ணி வரும். கோமால எப்படி வரும்? விளங்குங்களா? Still emotion is working there. You must understand. Mind is still functioning. All the focus in deep sleep, mind is still functioning. That's why in the morning you wake up, I had a good sleep. So the mind is still functioning. The person, the Atma is still there. So, comma. Okay, I want to live. How long I want to live? As long as I can. I want to live as long as I can. Okay? This is the thing. Third desire, natural desire, is come. Look up, come. So third desire, come this side. Okay, third desire is what? One, I want to live as long as I can. One. Third is, I cannot stand ignorance. I cannot stand ignorance. Okay? You can sit there also. I cannot stand ignorance. Okay, one is what? Survival. I want to live. Okay? Desire to live. Number two is what? I want to live as long as I can. Number three, I cannot stand ignorance. You see, you understand, ignorance we can't stand. Why? Anything we have from childhood, from birth, that we want to know only. So, but we are knowing what? Only through our five senses. So we know anything that is external to us, not about ourselves. External to us, including our body and mind. You know what's going on in your mind. Yeah. What the emotional thing is. For the face of the mood means what? You know your mood is not right. Not your physical body. Body got no complaint. Now you said my mood is not good. Not you are not good there. My mood is not good. You are always okay. You see, there also you said I'm okay, but my mood is not good. That means that my mind is not good. You know everything. What transaction taking in your mind? Shall we go or not to go? I only hear that they are not coming, but your presence are here. How these miracles happen at time? Yeah. So it can happen. So like that. This is the thing. Okay? So this is natural, the இயற்கையான. That's why a child, you see, they want the attention of the parents. Because they know that others won't give that kind of attention. But they want the parents' attention. Okay? Because for them, parents is infallible. Infallible. அவங்க தான் எல்லாம் உலகத்திலே அவங்க தான் கடவுள். So they go to the parents. You see, that is the thing. So as they grow and they become bigger in the age of 15, 13, 14, now they know parents are not infallible, fallible. Now they are also fallible. Then they want to do their own already. That's why they go on their own. Now it's getting because Kali Yuga. Now Kali Yuga is started already. So we give answer Kali Yuga easy to answer. Okay, coming back here. So now our subject matter, we must be very clear about. So natural desire, what is it? Wanting to live, want to live as long as I can, and I can't stand. These three are natural. So that's why discovery, scientists, everybody are in action but in different directions. So everywhere, You can see. But everybody are in action. Nobody is free from action. So now, what do you hear, as I told you like last week, what is actionlessness? Bhavana. Ness means the bhavana. So you look upon yourself. That means nothing to do with the external world. It is you and yourself. So that Atma is Purna, it is actionlessness. Purna means what? Complete. There is no movement. There is no any kind of action in it. Now you will fix that. Okay. So there is no kind of movement. That means what? It indicates that there is actionlessness. விளங்குங்களா? அதுதான் பூர்ணம். இல்லைன்னா actionless is born out of what? Lacking of something and not complete. So then it's just the opposite only. So now we can see how a jnani who is having this knowledge, okay, a sadhu, a jnani, who is having this knowledge, he sees himself, how he sees himself, and same time he is in the world. அதுதான் முக்கியம். He's not running of the world, away from the world. This is important. So he knows how to manage his needs and not managing his wants. Now he go for needs only, not for wants. That's why when we say, who is a successful person? Who is a successful person? One who is able to manage his wants. W-A-N-T-S. Wants. Not needs. Needs is natural. We need the basic needs. What is that? Food. Then clothes. Then shelter. These are the basic needs. That's why we are working for actually. As the body is there, these three things they need. That's why they go for these three. Food is necessary. Clothes, because of the natural weather. Then, and also we have to interact with people. Then third is shelter. We need a place. Okay? Now, how Loka? This Loka, Lord Krishna says, Jnani knows I am Akarta. Okay, Akarta, you all know what? Akarta means Seige illadavan. Okay, no action, not doing anything. Okay, so Akarta, not the body, mind, sense. Here, normally we see body, mind, complex is what? Jadam. Atma is giving enlivening the body, mind, senses. Okay, so body, mind, sense become active. And the mind become active, it see itself as lacking person because it compares. Mind needs to compare. See the vast world. I think everybody is happy except for me. I am not here. Everybody is okay. நான் இது வரைக்கும் எனக்கு பிறந்ததுலேருந்து எனக்கு விவரம் தெரிஞ்சதுலேருந்து இன்னைய வரைக்கும் யாருக்கும் எந்த தீங்கு நினைக்கவே இல்லை. யாரையும் என்ன நான் கஷ்டப்படுத்துறதே இல்லை. உண்மையா? எனக்கு தெரிஞ்ச வரைக்குங்களா? நான் தெரியாம நிறைய பேர் நோய் கடிச்சிருக்கேன் அப்படின்னா சொல்றாங்க. அப்படியே சொல்றாங்களா? அப்படி சொல்லிட்டு ஏன் கடவுள் எனக்கு இந்த மாதிரி சோதனை கொடுக்குறாரு, ஏன் இந்த வேதனை கொடுக்குறாரு? ஸோ வேதனை இஸ் நாட் பிசிக்கல் லெவல். வேதனை இஸ் வாட்? மென்டல் லெவல். வேதனை இஸ் மென்டல் லெவல். So this is one thing very important. So now earlier what we see, these are all not the mind work. Okay, so now a jnani see what you know. When he said I am karta, not the body mind sense complex, but he see what? I am Atma Chaitanya. Atma Chaitanya Swarupa. The nature of the I is actionlessness. Okay, and I am not the body mind sense complex. They don't, here Vedanta don't negate the body mind sense complex. It acknowledges the body mind sense complex. How? It is subject to change. What? It is time bound. Third, it is depending on something for it. Yeah. சரீரம் தனித்து இயங்காது, எதையோ ஒன்றை சார்ந்திருக்கும். மூணாவது மாறிக்கொண்டே இப்படி இருக்குமா சரீரம்? பரவாயில்ல, உங்களுக்கு கருப்பா இருக்கு, எனக்கு வெள்ளையாயிருக்கு. ஒருத்தர் பார்த்துட்டீங்க மாமிஜி அப்படின்னு, என்னடா இது திடீர்னு சொல்ற என்னன்னு கேட்டேன். நான் அப்போ பார்த்தேன் இப்போ பார்த்தேன் எல்லாம் வெள்ளையாயிடுச்சு, தாடி வெள்ளையாயிடுச்சுன்னா நான் என்ன பண்றது? அந்த மாதிரி body constantly changes. So the nature of Atma is in the form of awareness. Now I use the word pure awareness. Why I use the word pure awareness? Because the adjective is given for awareness. Awareness itself is what? Awareness means what? Let us see. We are not talking about awareing of something. We are talking about awareness itself. Abstraction. It's a noun, not an adjective. Even in I aware of something also, it's a noun only. Okay, when awareness is a noun, so it implies to the I. So that means what? It knows everything, but nothing knows awareness. I know everything, none of these objects knows about me. So this is it. That's how we differentiate. That's why we have a viveka, which is very subtle form. So the very word I implies that I do not need to be revealed. That's awareness. Awareness needs not to be revealed. That's why I say, when I call for Bhumi Mata. What is Bhumi Mata's name? Bhuma Devi. No. Bhumi Mata. What's her name? Bhavani. Bhumi Mata. Bhavani. I'm trying to get your name as well. So, when I call you in, you are in the dark room, you will say, wait, let me on the light and see whether I am here or not. Because you are not talking about the body, mind, sense complex. When I am calling you name, I am calling you, the person, the core person. So you immediately respond, because awareness needs not to be enlightened. Okay? So the very word I implies that I do not need to be revealed. I am always revealed. That means what? It is self-evident. Yeah. I is self-evident. You are evident of this. Are you believing? Yes, I am. So it is self-evident. Second is, it is self-effulgent. Okay? Self-evident, self-effulgent. Okay? They do not need another thing to come and enlighten me. Okay? Self-evident. Okay? These two things first. Let us see. Okay? That's what is equated as Svata-siddhaha. Okay? Self-evident. It doesn't depend on anything. So Jnani owns up this fact. I am self-evident and self-existent. After gaining the knowledge of Aham Purnaha. So everything is me. I know everything. Even the unknown thing also, I know or not? Not in terms of the thing. I know I don't know that thing. Am I correct? I don't know the thing, of course. I don't know what is the nature of the thing. But I know I don't know that. You understand? So I am aware of what unknown and known. So therefore we have to include the known and the unknown. So I do not mean anything here. So I don't give up my body mind sense complex. Okay? The body mind sense complex has to go on. Why? A Jnani knows what? It is who created this body mind sense complex, or who created this whole world? Ishvara. It is not my creation. Yeah. If you ask me, even regarding the beard, my beard is always short. I would like to have what? A beard like Swami Jitatmananda. Okay? At least I can. When I am with myself, I don't need any other object to place it. I can just move my beard and relax in myself. Yeah. So that is the thing. Anyway, that is how. So what Bhagavan wants to take here? Here, see, action Which is the first one, action in actionlessness. So now, you can understand what is actionlessness in I. I is actionlessness. Okay, actionlessness in is total. It's not free of the total. It is the total. Then only you can say you are Purnam. Then only you can say you are free from lacking. This is all you have to understand. That's why Swami used to say this whole Gita is Raga Dvesha psychology. How you manage your Raga. Everywhere we see the culprit is Raga Dvesha, our desires. We don't know how to manage our desires, or we don't give priority to what our desires are. Which desires will take over. Okay, so here one who is able to see what Lord means here, action in actionlessness. I mean, you see the total, in the total, within the total, everything is in motion. Now we are not seeing the individual, okay? Let's see the total, so the whole creation. In the whole creation, you are seeing a lot of movement. So the action in, but in you, actionlessness. Like another example I give you, in dream. The whole dream takes place where? In you or outside of you? In you. Okay. When whole dream takes place in you, in dream, are you just sitting quietly or are you getting? Okay. Why? Just try to analyze and see. In dream, just before waking up, you sweat. Why you sweat? Sweat is due to what? Some action or your emotion. Out of fear, you sweat. So now, it is what? Purely Sukshma Amali. But the expression is in the Sthula Sarira. That's why when Arjuna said, after seeing the relatives all, he said, I am overpowered by emotion. I can't even now carry my Gandhivam. I can't carry my bow. My eyes are filled with tears. My hairs are percolating. So he can't do anything. Right? Emotion overpowers the mind. So emotion overpowers the mind. So here only we need Viveka to think. Don't be carried away. Most of us, when we come to emotional problems, we go along with the emotion. We don't stand as a third person and see that. If you are able to see as a third person and see that, then you can handle your emotions. So that's why I say Bhagavad Gita, see all actions, whatever happening in your mind, you must stand out and see the emotion. But most of the time, what emotion is me? Let us be very, not that easy. Emotion is me, mental action is me, my dream, all is me. So here he says, once we are able to see all action takes place in the mental level, you, the person, will give life to the mind, and everything taking place in the mind, you are different from that. You are actionlessness. You giving life to that. So anything in life, in our day-to-day life, from this standpoint, you give importance to it, it is important. Because when we need this kind of attitude to come, when we are in a situation where we cannot decide. What is it? Take not Shakespeare. It is our Shastra says, to do or not to do. To do or not to do. Which should I do or not to do? Dharma sankatamana ஒரு சூழ்நிலை. என் மனைவியை கேட்கறதா இல்லை என் அம்மாவை கேட்கறதா? இந்த தமிழ் படத்தில் தான் அப்படி இருக்கும். இப்போ நான் மலேசியா அது குறவுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். பட் தமிழ் படத்தில் அது அதிகமாக வரும். அதோட வர மகனும் அம்மாவும் சேர்ந்துக்குவாங்க, அண்ணனும் மனைவியும் ஒரு பக்கம். இது பெரிய சண்டை வரும். அப்புறம் சொத்து சண்டை வரும். அவளை அண்ணன் மகள் மனைவி எப்படி விரட்டி தொட்டு விரட்டி அடிக்கணும்னு பிளான் பண்ணுவாங்க இவங்க. இதுதான் கதை, வேற ஒன்றுமே கதை இல்லை. அதனால நான் போய் அலாவுதீன் இந்த மேஜிக் லேம்ப் பூதம் அதை போய் பார்க்கறது. அது பார்த்தாலும் ஏதோ அழிவுறான்னு நல்லா தெரியுங்களா, சிரிச்சுட்டு போயிட்டே இருக்கும். Doesn't get impression in the mind. But these people are get impression in the mind. Adinanda. So Bhagavan says, let us see. So Jnani see what? All action taking place. But I am actionless. That means what? Not allowing external thing to affect me. Remember second chapter, I asked you to underline what is that word? Don't internalize. Don't internalize. You are different. Whatever happening outside is different from you. The more you internalize, the more emotionally you get perturbed. You get disturbed. You can't able to think properly. You get always disturbed. So never ever internalize. Try not to internalize. So if at all you cannot get away from the situation, move on. You cannot be silent. If the silence also cannot, better move on. So action in actionless. So all action takes place in Atma. All action takes place in Ishvara. Now when we talk about the world, all action takes place in me. What? Ishvara is the world. Ishvara is everything. Similarly, I see whatever that I am related to, all is not separate from me. That's why one thing Vedanta, its beauty is, we don't negate physically. We accept the reality of this body. But only thing we said what? This is anityam. Why? Because it is constantly changing. Whereas you, the person who is looking at it, is constantly witnessing. Right? Correct? So witnessing. So everything, all action takes place in Atma. But Atma is not doing any action. Which means whatever action has to go on will be going on in the presence of Atma. Sunrise, sunset is in the presence of Ishvara. That is the law. So Ishvara is not elsewhere. God is not sitting up in Kailasam. Now a group of people has gone to Kailasam. Many groups are going. As I know one group is gone now. Should be coming back on the way now. So like that, going on. Okay? So nothing in the presence of Chaitanya, in the presence of awareness, everything is going on. Like the sun story, you all know, isn't it? Sun, in the presence of sun, wedding takes place. Morning, what? 7 o'clock. And another person opposite side waiting with a knife, waiting for somebody to come. He want to kill him. So when he waiting for sunrise, he needs light to see whom he is going to kill. Okay? So good and bad will take place. In the world, there is no thing is just orthodox. All are paradox. Why? What I mean orthodox is there is no one only. It's always pairs of opposites. The good and bad. Okay? So now, action does not affect him. So now, once he understood for a jnani, action doesn't affect him. Now, action, I have to tell you all, the punya papam also doesn't affect him. If a jnani were to do papa, action of, that's why you see the Jain saints, when they walk, they sit and walk. You think they sit all the ends out. They still step the hands unconsciously. They're eating so many germs going in. They're breathing so many germs going in. But not affecting them. Okay, that is same to us also. So, which means action is going on. So, you are traveling, you are lecturing, you are doing so many things. So, jnani look upon himself as whatever free from action. That means what? Free from action means there is no more. We are not talking about the gross, we are talking about the subtle. No more what? Punya papa. Idilenta. Sadhu darshanam, papa vimotion. You understand? So, you go and pray to a sadhu, oh, very mahan vandirkar, na poi kumtuke. Enough porojana. That is nothing. You get some punya. Adu punya karina. That punya will help you to lead to a guru. So all your good deeds will help you to lead to a guru, whereby a guru removes your ignorance about yourself. Okay, now all the good as well as the bad. Okay, now the power so you curse yourself only, you know. The more you curse yourself, the more you, because you are the reality. Others cannot curse you. Please be aware of it. Don't be frightened. நான் இந்த குருட்ட போயிட்டேன், அந்த குருட்ட போகக்கூடாது, you செபிச்சிருவாரு. இந்த குரு கோச்சுக்குவாரு. இந்த குரு கோச்சுட்டா பாவம். அதெல்லாம் இல்லை. குருவா இருந்தாக்கா நிச்சயமாக அவரு செபிக்க மாட்டார். அதான் நான் சொல்லுவேன்ல, வந்த மாட்டேன், கட்டவும் மாட்டேன், ஓர மாட்டேன், தேடவும் மாட்டேன். இல்லைங்களா? So let them come. When I told, oh, he pulled my sisya already. இந்த குருங்களுக்கு என்னோட சிஷ்யனை அவர் நீக்கிட்டாராம். இது என்ன லாஜிக்? இழுத்தேன்னா போட்டுமே, அங்க இன்னும் கூட படிக்கிறேன்னா படி. But you are so selfish. That means you are individualizing things. You are internalizing things. So then what you are guru? Like your mother will curse you, even you are a bad boy. She wants you to correct you only. That's why she beat you, not curse you. She wants to correct you. No mother want to hurt. அதனால இந்த பித்ரு கர்மா செய்யும்போது எனக்கு இதுதான் பெரிய தலைவர். அவங்க வருவாங்களாம், பூமிக்கு வந்துட்டு நிற்பாங்களாம், கேட்பாங்களாம் கற்பனத்தை, இங்க கொடுக்கலன்னா போயிடுவாங்களாம். கோச்சிக்க மாட்டாங்க. சில பேர் குருக்கள் என்ன சொல்லுங்க, அவங்க வந்துட்டு குறுக்காம போயிட்டீங்க, அதனால பாவம் உங்களுக்கு, அந்த பாவத்தினால உங்க குடும்பம் செழிப்பாங்க. எதையாவது போய் சொல்லி உங்களை பயம் very sad. Our culture, our religion is going in this direction now. எல்லாரும் பயத்தினால்தான் கர்மாவை செய்யறாங்களே ஒழிய தர்மத்தினால செய்யறது. Not out of love. Prayer. நேற்றுல நான் children கல்வி பிரார்த்தனைக்கு போயிருந்தேன். So I tell your children, when you are praying, you must be happy. Not coming to God and say, I'm a lacking person. Oh God, fulfill me. So three things. Any successful act to be done, you must have these three factors. One is prayatna, proper action. Prayatna means action. Prayatna means adequate effort. Adequate effort. Two is kalam. Kalam means time. How long you are putting effort, or when are you putting effort? That is important. Like the ice cream, I want to sell ice cream. Now the rainy season has started. Now I start ice cream business. You think my ice cream business will be successful? So this is all common sense. That's a common sense is very important. Okay, kalam. Third is what? Deivam. Third is Deivam. Deivam means we need Ishvara's grace. Means what? The attitude should be in the right form. அதனால புள்ளியார் சொல்லி போட்டு தொடங்குங்க. புள்ளியார் மீன்ஸ் வாட்? விவேகா அண்ட் வைராக்யா. சரியா சிந்திக்கணும், நான் எதுக்கு வந்திருக்கேன், என்னத்துக்கு செய்யறேன். ஸோ இந்த லெட்டர் எழுத போறேன்னா யாருக்கு எழுதுறேன், என்ன எழுதுறேன், வாட் த பர்பஸ், ஆல் மஸ்ட் கிளியர். ஷார்ட் அண்ட் கிறிஸ்ப். வாட் இஸ் இட்? Crisp? No, short and keep it simple, short and simple. Simple, okay, simple. That's in other words, you say P-R-I-S, concise. Okay, I got my word wrong there. Okay, so this is the thing. Yatnam, Prayatnam, Kalam, Deivam. So things will fall in place. Without your effort, nothing moves. Okay, you must equally. God's grace is necessary. Your effort is necessary. Everything. So there's an action you take. Nobody can be free. Even coming here to learn, to understand, or to even the simple listening. You don't go home and learn also. At least when you come to get exposed to yourself, exposed to the scripture. What the scripture has to talk about? Okay, that is the thing. Okay, so action does not affect him. Okay, now because you see now you can say that I also can be like that. Action would not affect, but when you are involved, you are not different from the role. You understand? I am different from the role. When? Can you get that state of mind? I am different from my role. I am different from the role of father. I am different from the role of mother. I am different role from brother. No, not that easy, because roles are all person, core person with emotion. So it's not easy. So okay, so it takes a long time. You have to see again and again. திருப்பி பார்த்தானா அது வரும். Okay, so it's a long process, lifetime process. So a jnani, he may be doing everything, but he sees himself as what? Free from action. So in the vision of Vedanta, seeing activities in action. Activities is action, and seeing actionless in activity. Okay? Seeing activity in actionlessness and seeing actionlessness in activity. Now the second step. First is what? Seeing activity in actionlessness. Whatever you are doing, this has to go on. Why? This is Ishvara. Hunger is there. You have to work for your food. Whether you like it or not, you have to eat. Bhagavan can give you food, but you have to eat. Yeah. So you have to work for your food. Okay? Then, now, second thing. Change. That's why paradox statement. Seeing actionlessness in activity, in action. Okay? Seeing activity, actionless in action is a jnani. Okay? Akarmani, akarma pashyet, darshit. So, now, seeing action. Action means that he is still continuing to do action. He is not running away from action. Because whenever you are placed in whichever place, a situation, you have to act. You cannot say, it's not my business. So, seeing actionless is now body, mind, sense complex will be free from, cannot be free from pain, physical pain, I'm talking, okay? Or even the mind cannot be free from emotional pain. Rendume, okay? You see body, mind, sense complex, free from pain and pleasure. How? Since both are anatma, but just Sukshma Shariram and Sthula Shariram, anatma. So, the nature of the body, mind, sense complex is to act. It cannot be free from action. So, guna guneshu vartante. When it will react with another body only, it will react with another substance only. Okay? But I am Chaitanya. I mean, I am the awareness, free from action. So now again, the second action is actionless in action. So you see yourself now, see, that's why I say Vedanta doesn't remove the body, mind, sense complex. It accepts the body, mind, sense complex because it is not my creation, it is Ishvara's creation. It has to take its own pace to move. Okay? So, but then the mind has a thinking mind, it also has to work. Okay? Now, so I see myself actionlessness in action means what? Now, every action is taking place in what? In me. And I am the one who is leading the body, mind, sense complex. I am not negating the mind, sense complex. எனக்கு தலைவலி இருந்தாக்கா நான் யோகி பல்ல கடிச்சிட்டு உட்கார்ந்துருக்கா I am not affected by the body. அப்படின்னு உட்கார்ந்தீங்கன்னா you think you can do any action or you can even cannot sit for meditation also. So it's better to what? Do the need for the body. So now see actionless in action. When the body is in action, but you are free from action. Again you are actionless. Let things go on. Go along with the current, but do not get affected by them. So that is the underlying current. See how big word you use. Okay? One who sees this is a wise person. Now next line. So, saha buddhiman manusyesu among all the people, among all the people. He sees, he tells everything is going on, but he is the one who is living the body, everybody. So now, from body, mind, sense complex level, okay, never look for actionlessness. Again I repeat, from body, mind, sense complex, never look for actionlessness. Body, mind, sense complex have to act always. Discovering inner actionlessness through wisdom. So, in and through activities, this is called Jnana Karma Sannyasa. Okay, now I repeat this again. Discovering inner actionlessness. How? Through knowledge, through wisdom. So, the wisdom means what now? Understanding. Knowledge means you are gaining it now, the understanding must fit into you. Okay? So through activities, you are actionless. Okay, now you discover. Now, see the difference. One is gross, one is subtle. Subtle means we are not talking about subtle body. One more step higher, you see the Atma. It is free from action. Like the sun, in the presence of sun, every action takes place. So, jnanena karma sannyasa. By knowledge only you can take sannyasa. This is why I always say, a person not physically mature, one should be what? Emotionally mature. One should be emotionally mature. That is the real sannyasa. This sannyasa is what? Lifestyle sannyasa. I want to live a low life. Not to get involved in the activities of the society. Okay, I don't have a role in the society. No more. I withdraw myself from the society. So here he is called as Vidwan. So jnanena karma sannyasa, by knowledge he is renounced. Not by, nobody can physically renounce action. Sarira vidile karmaவை தியாகம் பண்ண முடியாது. Sariramna karma இருக்கட்டும். Everyone has to have. Mind is the thinking. Don't stop thinking. Like in Patanjali Yoga, we say Chitta Vritti Nirodha, the first sutra. Chitta Vritti Nirodha. That means what? You have to go into silence. No more thinking. Thinking is good or bad? How is it bad? For us what? Thinking is good. Think. Mind is meant for thinking. Okay, mind is meant for thinking. So a big one, a wise person, he renounced means what? He renounced not the action, but he renounced the what is that? The worship. Not the action. Nobody can renounce action. He renounced the kartritva, the doership. I am the doer, so I am the enjoyer. I am in pain. The pain is me. No, pain is not me. Pain is for the body. So all emotions, everything. So Vidwan Sanyasa Sa Yukta. So make effort to renounce only kartritva. Once you learn to know that you are a karta, then you won't claim, you will claim things at the mental level, but you won't what? Possess things. So there is no inner possessiveness. You can have 5 houses, nothing wrong. Vedanta says go ahead, as long as it should be what? Legitimate. That's why I always encourage people to go ahead, do something about it, but don't get possessed by it. So now, like possessed means not that you are managing. The thing is sometimes, now you got a house, there's no people renting the house. Now the house becomes possessing you. How? I am in difficulties. So both ways, you have to, negative as well as positive. You understand what I mean? So that's a worldly also is a wrong thing. Or over possessing that is my own, nobody should touch. Nobody should. I got a lawyer, he bought the house and he's staying in the sister's house. Both sister and brother bought the two houses. The lawyer staying with the sister, not allowing this house for rental, or neither he wants to stay. வீடு வீணா போயிடுமா, வீடு தேங்கி போகுமா, எதான் செய்யும் என்ன? பிள்ளைங்க இருந்தா செவத்துல வரையதான் செய்வாங்க, பிள்ளைங்க இருந்தா சட்டம் போடதான் செய்வாங்க இல்லையா? So that is the thing. So we have to understand. So you call yuktaha, one who makes effort. One who makes effort, not physically, now with proper understanding, he sees himself as what? Akarta. Now akarta. But then same time he is the possessor of everything. He is Purna. Yes, it seems to be contradicting, but that's the fact. That's why we put the word awareness or consciousness. I am a conscious person. But in my meditation, when I start, I say, I am a conscious person. I am not possessed by anything. The consciousness don't possess. I am a simple conscious person. I use the adjective simple. So that nothing is, I am related to everything, but nothing is mine. I possess everything, but nothing is possessing me. Something, okay? So he has achieved everything, all that has to be done is done. That means there's no more things to do. Why we said akarta? That means there's no more things to do. No more things to do. You go backward, huh? No more things to do. No more things to do means what? When you want to do a thing means what? You have something to, a goal to see. That's why I always talk about, do not, the statement they used to say what? பலனை கருதாமல் பலனை எதிர்பார்த்து கர்மாவை செய்யாதீங்க, காரியத்தை செய்யாதீங்க. So that is the spiritual aspect. But they talking about the kartrutva money. Palan will come by itself naturally. Even adrishta palan also will come. As a karma yogi, he said, we want the adrishta pala to get manifest in this janma. இந்த ஜென்மத்திலே எனக்கு மனதை ஒருநிலைப்படுத்தணும். ஸோ நான் செய்கின்ற புண்ணியங்கள் இந்த ஜென்மத்திலே எனக்கு வெளிப்படணும். சேர்த்து அந்த அஞ்சித்த கர்மலை போய் பேன் பூந்து அங்கேருந்து எனக்கு வெளியே வரக்கூடாது ஒரு பகுதியை. ஸோ when I don't have a kartrutvam, then we said he's the Jivan Mukti. Why we say Jivan Mukti? There is no more ownership. No more, I still continue to do action, but I don't have the ownership. Okay? When I don't have the ownership, the Mr. So and so is what? He is resolved into Ishvara's order. That's why Karma Yogi first understands where God is, in which form God is. So once he knows God is in the form of order, he resolves into the order. All action he is offering to God is what? By resolving himself into the order first step. Then he gets the knowledge of what we mean by resolving. So he gets into it. So here Jnani gets this knowledge, the individuality resolved. When there is no individuality means what? All the punya papa accumulated in so many births goes where? So Chitragupta, April 14, he turn and see. Where's Mr. So and so? Mr. So and so no more. So what would happen to his punya papa? That's what we say, you do good for Jnani, the punyam is whatever you earned so far or earning also will go to them. You will distribute all of them. And whatever the papa he earned earlier also and earning now also will go to the people who give him problems. So this is what Shastra. Okay, because punya papa is only said by Shastra. Nobody has seen what is the accumulated, how much it is. Okay, so now coming back. So now we can understand body, mind, sense complex cannot give up action. Who gives up action? The person. How he gives up action? By resolving himself into Ishvara, means he's giving up kartrutvam. I am the doer. See, I am the doer. I told you, remember last week? I am the doer. It is not in the mental level. It is not in the emotional level. It is at the what level? Psychic level. அதனால எப்பவுமே இருந்துட்டே இருக்கும். நீங்க எந்த வேலை செஞ்சாலும் எந்த வேலை செய்யலனாலும் சைக்கிக் லெவல்ல நான் செய்கின்றவன், நான் 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 இருந்துட்டே. நான் துக்கத்தில் இருக்கேன், நான் இன்பத்தில் இருக்கேன், நான் போயிட்டு இருக்கேன், நான் வந்துட்டு இருக்கேன், நான் பேசிட்டு இருக்கேன், நான்ன்றது அந்த சைக்கிக் லெவல்ல கருத்துவம் இருக்கு. Psychologically, when they say psychologically it's affected, then how to resolve his problem? You see, not mentally, not emotionally, he's psychologically affected in one life. So if you go deeper and deeper to the unconscious mind, how are we going to handle the unconscious mind? And it's very, very, too difficult to express that. Okay? So here we have to understand. So here he, the person who is free from kartrutvam, he is one who has gained moksha. Okay? So what really meant by moksha? So then, although he is in action, but he is free from action. Every action takes place in actionlessness. Now you get the answer. Okay? So all Purushartha, Dharma, Artha, Kama, all fulfilled in one Purushartha, moksha. That's why we don't give up Artha, we don't give up Kama, we don't give up Dharma. But when we are seeking moksha, we are including all these. We are not giving up your body, mind, sense complex. So, when same time, the body, mind, sense complex is working with what? For this three Purushartha. But in terms of knowledge, do you do an act to gain knowledge? Do you do an act to gain knowledge? ஒரு கர்மாவை செஞ்சுதான் நீங்க ஞானத்தை அடையிறீங்களா? ஞானம் அடையிறது எப்படி? There's no karma. You open your eyes, you are seeing the form and color. It takes place. You open your ears, you are hearing. Then it takes place. Then you react in keeping with your own samskara, own impression, latent impression, which is in the unconscious mind, will slowly come out. So now, which is stronger? Your knowledge conscious level is stronger, or that which comes from the unconscious level? So that's why our children, when they say they are doing this thing, it is coming from the unconscious mind, the samskara. Now, if the parent, if he is a good person, he is capable of listening to the parents and follow them. Now, at this moment, at this age, he can overcome this. If he starts overcoming that will continue to the life. Many things he can overcome. That's why we always send our children for Devara class, so that the pattern of thinking changes in the conscious level. And we don't know when, from the unconscious level, this attitude comes. The attitude changes time to time. Our emotion changes time to time. All from our subconscious, in keeping with our body growth. There's a child, a different level. When you adult, when you are youth, a different level. When you adult, you are different level. When you are old age, at a different level. So, ellame maarudu. Thinking maarudu, emotion maarudu, everything changes according to your age, or your body. So, I am not complete with myself. It's always in the psychic level. So this knowledge helps you to go to that understanding, to knock off that I am Purnaha. I am not a lacking person. So this is not physical level, not please. When I say Nan Purna, I ingum irken, I don't mistake it. This is that your understanding, you are everything, means what? There is no more that things outside will make you happy. I am contented with myself. I am happy with myself. You must come to this level. Then only you can say, I'm free from everything. I'm free from emotion. I'm free from my mental pain, frustration, depression, all at the mental level we go along with the emotional level. So if we don't go to the psychic, why we get again depression again? Many times we ourselves, we got everything in our life, but still we get some kind of depression. We are still continuing in search of something. Because at the psychic level, we see ourselves not a complete person. We are seeing ourselves as a lacking person. This is not to mention. Why? Because we are born ignorant. We are born with death. That's why I said three natural desires. I can't stand ignorance. I am ignorant so that I have this habit. So I want to know more about myself. I search for things. I want to live. Why? Because I want to be free myself from ignorance. And I want to live as long until I get myself free from totally. And you take any object, any science, any branch of knowledge, there will be a ignorance there. You take a rose. Nobody can explain, science cannot explain why this rose has this color. What is the combination of this color? No. They cannot explain. What is the mixture that takes place to bring out this color? So why this only have 6 petals? Why not 7? You question, no, nature. That's why Ishvara is himself. Whereas you come to know yourself, knowing yourself has what? Not as an individual. You resolve yourself into total, Ishvara. You become the total. So now this is not at the mental level or emotional level. Emotional always fixed with something. Mental also your mind cannot expand to see the totality. You cannot understand. There are always ignorance in many things. So only here when you see yourself, you are free from ignorance. You know yourself as complete person. So that's where we mean by you free from ignorance. Okay? So actionless, Lord means here, think actionless in action. All action takes place in Atma, but Atma does not do any action. Okay? Now, so I have done everything. So he said, he is Kritakrityaha, the last word. Kritakrityaha means what? I am a fulfilled person. Fulfilled does it mean what? You've got anything further to add? No. Or even you minus from that, you are still fulfilled. அதில் இனிமேல் இம்ப்ரூவ் பண்ணுறதுக்கு ஒன்றும் இல்லை, குறைஞ்சாலும் அது குறைய போகிறது இல்லை, குறைச்சாலும் அது குறைய போகிறது. That's why in the second chapter, very beautiful sloga 68, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Apuryamanam machala pratishtham samudramapa pravishanti yatvate tatvat kamayam pravishanti sarve tasanti mapnoti na kamakami. You don't have any more desire for anything. The next sloka is going to tell that also. He is in action, but he don't have desire of wanting to do action. How is it? That we'll see next class, in the next sloka. But now here this Apuryamanam, he said, he compared the mind of the knowledge, wise man of wisdom to an ocean. In an ocean, that dirty water comes, clean water comes, salted water comes, so many types of water come in. Yeah. But does the ocean get affected? More water comes, does the ocean get swelled? Or they are draining water from the ocean every day, does the water get lower? The ocean remains the same. But then, now they say global warming. Singapore is going to sink in another 20 years. How? It is true. But the ocean will be still maintaining the same. Which is fact? Let's see here. Anyway, I won't be there to see that. Okay, but I think as a thing is, that won't take place now. It may go up, of course, to some extent, but to the extent of thinking the whole countries like Philippines, Singapore,
not all, but a small island.
Small island. Yeah, to some extent only. You cannot think the whole. But the whole planetary system may change when will take place. When accidentally China got angry with India, he pressed the button of his atomic button, and accidentally, so India knew that he sent another button, atomic bomb. They meet in the air and it falls in Pakistan. You say how nice, imaginary lah. So when you fall in Pakistan, it's a mountain area, you know. So the soil all will plug into the Arabian Sea. So now it will form here a hollow. The water from the Arabian Sea go where? Will go back to Pakistan area. There's no more Pakistan there. That will happen, possibility. That's what we call during Kali Yuga, the whole thing system change. That is where the world comes to destruction, where humanity also gets lost. After many years, now we see even Hiroshima and Nagasaki, still there is no living being to know. Till now, means not 1 decade, 2 decades, when we over million, it can come to even after million years. So Sati Yuga takes place. That's why they say 1 Yuga is so many million years. Approximately, this is not precise, you don't wait and say, oh, now whether Shastra is saying the correct thing or not. They say 729,000 years. So this is approximately a simple calculation. Okay? So like that, we have to be understood. Now Kali Yuga, only the first quarter only is going on. Can you imagine the third quarter? Oh, you. This time, our son, 5 years, will be grown up in toddler size, not in this size. So he will be taking the father for a ride. Like that. So that can be happen or whatever, we don't know. So with this, I think so. Now, so Buddhiman, so Krita Krityaha has done what is to be done. This is the last action to be done to gain this understanding. So there's no more desire for him to do. Because he has fulfilled everything. He himself is fulfilled. But then he still continues to work because body, mind, sense complex cannot be renouncing action. He has to do. So he do out of what? Fulfillment. Not out of lacking. Is it not? If at all he is doing, he is out of fulfillment. Like now, I'll just give one example. You all know about Temple of Fine Arts? Have you all heard about Temple of Fine Arts? Now, who is the founder of Temple of Fine Arts? Swami Jitatmananda. And his plan was to put up a 11-story building. Okay? There were two families or one family is having 2 houses in the same place. They donate the land with the house. So he was running his show in that house. Later, once he started with bringing in funds for the building fund, he planned for 11 stories. Before he started the project also, he passed away. So now, will he die with lacking or he die with fulfillment? Okay? So now, he did the action with fulfillment or he did the action with lacking? Another question. So this is how you see yourself. So every Nani does an action, fulfillment. I remember when we started the project, I invited Puja Swami to come to put in the foundation stone. So when I told Swami it was raining and muddy the place, so I told Swami, just touch it and you go to the hotel, you go and rest. And Swami was having cold also, not feeling so good. Then I said, no, I want to sit. Ask everybody to sit. After laying the foundation stone, sit, everybody sit. So then, what he said, This Swamiji is building this ashram not for himself. He is building for you all. You all make use of it. For him, he don't need so big ashram. One room with a bed and everything comfortable for him is enough. Why should he put up so big ashram? It's for you all. So then, after that, what he did, Okay, now everyone pledge. How much you're ready? It's your ashram. So pledge. So good. That was a very good thing he did, and a good pledge came in. Better than our vegetarian dinner with Tamil. Okay, we got only 75,000 pledges, but money came in was only less than 12,000 of 75,000 pledges. During the vegetarian dinner, Tamil people laugh. The politicians all come and simply pledge so many things. Nothing came, only 12,000 came. And Swami pledged 10,000, he gave only 3,000. So like that. But here, this pledge was very good. Everyone, even the people from India came and pledged. So they say, okay, 1,000, Malaysian currency 1,000. So this is so good. So that's where I started the ball rolling. So we end up in 800,000 buildings with the land, of course. Okay, we'll see more in the next class. Hari Om. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Anybody got any question?